guys, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie and this is another installment in my 12 days of Christmas. And today we're going to make a little flip book album again. I know, are you sick of them by now? I am absolutely in love with them, and I'm going to do another one using 6x6 paper pads, namely the Cartabella Farmhouse Christmas. I have 2 pads, so this should be plenty to do a little book like this. This is the one I am modeling off of. This is 5x7-ish, and I am not going to make it quite as big as this one. So this has the extra flap in it. I am only going to do 3 panels. And I'm going to do all pockets, and the idea behind this journal or this album is to store all those Christmas photo cards that I get that I love receiving, but then I never know what to do with them at the end of the season. They're kind of awkward to scrapbook because they've got, you know, a message. Sometimes you can trim it out, other times not so much. So I thought it might be kind of fun to start a book and then just slot those photos in. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to spend time showing you how I put this book together. I did a pretty in-depth tutorial on my Document December album. It's basically the same steps, just different dimensions, and of course not as many flip outs, but I will come back and show you the finished project. Okay, so I've had my fun and I'm here to show you my finished little album. I still have quite a bit of paper left and a ton of scraps, so be sure to subscribe and see what I do with all of these, because I think these are going to be used in my next installment, and I would love to use up whatever is left in here, or at least use up one of them. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe, and let me push this out of the way and show you the finished book. I kept the cover super simple, just some patterned paper. I had this wooden ornament that I thought would make a fun decor piece on the exterior. I added the word family, although technically this could be family and friends. If they send me a photo of their family, they're part of my family. The spine just is a repeat of the front and the back. And then I added a tie with this ribbon. This was like a waffle ribbon in cherry cobbler, I believe, that Stampin' Up! Had quite a few years ago. So like all flip books, it's a matter of opening multiple times to see the full picture. Each pocket is primarily the same idea. I have an insert folded card. This is a roughly 4x6. I will trim down photos slightly to fit in. I didn't do a lot of decorating because my intent is to fill these mostly with photos. If the pocket gets to be too full, I can always do a tuck with one side in, and I made sure that the pattern at the bottom of each one of these coordinates with the pattern at the end of the pocket, so either which way it looks really pretty. I have added some photos. I have to go and find the rest of them. The ones that are larger and have notes and messages, I'm hoping most of them will fit in there. I think this is probably the largest I've ever gotten, and I had to trim it down slightly, but that's just going to slide into the pocket. And then if I have another photo, I will just adhere it on the inside or on the back, and of course I can always tuck if nothing else. Here's another one that I had to trim down slightly in order to fit. This was a larger square, but I had plenty of room to do that. And then on this one, I had added a tab with the person's name because this is just a photo. We didn't have, you know, greeting or anything on there. So that's just gonna tuck in like that. I'll just show you the rest of the cards. Very similar concept for all of them. Just keep it simple so that I could get this done. This one here actually has 2 photos on the inside of my aunt and uncle, just through different years. I think if I have the opportunity to fill them up with the same person, I might do like I just did there. But if I don't, that's okay too. I need to add a label for that one. I just don't know what year that was. I'll have to ask my friend. So I already mentioned this exterior spine. I did not mention the smaller one. I did the exact same thing. And I did follow through. So anytime you see an exterior, there is a bit of paper to cover. Obviously this one was getting pretty thin. I can only do a black strip. But on the interior ones, I opted to leave them white. And because of all the dark cardstock I was using, I'm okay with leaving them white. It just kind of makes the rest of the pockets pop, or the inserts pop. So that is it for my mini album. Of course, I'm using this for photo cards, but you could use this to document your Christmas season. Let me know what you think of the album below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. And until next time, happy crafting.